Is burning out the new method in 2025? Are morning routines really the secret? Or just another trend that makes us feel like we're not doing enough? Do you ever just wake up and start scrolling social media mindlessly? And suddenly, you're knee deep in someone else's morning ice bath, 10-mile run, and journaling ritual. It kinda makes you feel like you're failing at life, right? Yeah, same. This guy wakes up at 3 a.m. and sprints like he's being chased. Meanwhile, this was me a few months ago, waking up at 10 a.m., going straight to my phone, with zero structure, zero control. And yet, I have built a perfect GPA, launched ventures making thousands, and still had time for my family and health. Want to know how? It was a structured morning, where I didn't have to live like a monk to feel accomplished. There's this weird narrative floating around that if your morning doesn't include that extreme run and wake up time, your day doesn't count. Let's take a breath, okay? Morning routines are a hot topic for a reason. When you get your morning right, your entire day flows better. However, let's be real. Most of us don't wake up at 3 a.m. and hit a 5-mile run before sunrise. And that's okay. You don't need an extreme morning routine like the one I had in the military to succeed. Here's what I've learned. It's not about waking up at a ridiculous hour. It's about using the first moments of your day wisely. That could mean stretching, journaling, working out, or even sipping tea while thinking. It doesn't need to be loud. It needs to be yours. All you need is to wake up with the intention to own your day. This gives you access to something most people waste: focus and freedom. People fail with morning routines not because they lack motivation, but because they try to replicate someone else's formula. This video will teach you how to build your own routine using a method I call T.I.M.E. And by the end, you'll have a clear system to wake up with clarity, stay productive, and still have time to breathe. 1. Myth of extreme routines. Ashton Hall's 3 a.m. grind is inspiring, but copying it without context, that's like trying to run someone else's race in shoes that don't fit. We romanticize pain and sacrifice, but real growth comes from consistency, not chaos. I see so many people jump headfirst into these intense routines only to burn out within weeks. I've even been guilty of it myself, thinking that more pain equaled more gain. It's like that quote often attributed to Albert Einstein: insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. We see these impressive but unsustainable habits, and then try to force them into our lives, and then are surprised when they don't stick. But the truth is, those unsustainable bursts often lead to frustration and ultimately giving up entirely. There's this cultural obsession with going to extremes: waking up when it's still dark, plunging into ice baths, working out till you drop. It looks impressive on camera, but sustainable? Not so much. You need to ask, is this something I can keep doing for the next 6 months? If the answer is no, then it's not a routine. It's a stunt. Your morning should serve you, not drain you. Don't confuse discipline with misery. There's a difference between challenge and chaos. Real success comes from systems that work for you, not ones that exhaust you. You don't need someone else's 3 a.m. alarm. You need your own 6 a.m. plan that respects your goals and lifestyle. 2. Power of early mornings. Now, I'm not totally against waking up early. In fact, I believe it can do wonders, but only when done right. Ever notice how quiet the world is before 7 a.m.? That stillness, that silence, it's your secret edge. No buzzing phones, no incoming emails, no posts from the GOAT.
Let's be honest, LeBron James isn't the GOAT. Psych. Ain't no fools.
Just you, your thoughts, and the space to actually hear them. It's hard to find genuine silence in a world full of social media. Those moments without constant noise let our minds clear, so we can focus and think deeply. It's not just about not having noise. It's about having space for new ideas. Most successful people aren't just early risers. They're early thinkers, early planners, early creators of momentum. They don't wake up early just to be awake. They wake up early to own the day before it owns them. And that's the real magic, controlling what you can. Waking up early doesn't just add hours to your schedule. It multiplies your intention. It carves out clarity. It allows inner calm. It gives you the quiet to focus, the room to reflect, and the energy to start your day with purpose. not panic. Let me ask you this. What would you do with one extra focused hour every day? Think about it. 3. Structure overshock. When creating a morning routine, structure is the secret weapon, and it's not just for productivity, but for peace of mind. It means you're not spending your precious mental energy deciding what to do next. You just do. And that action builds momentum. Whether your day starts at 5 a.m. or 9 a.m., success favors the organized. Now imagine this. You open your eyes and already know how your first 60 minutes will unfold. No doom scrolling, no mental chaos. Just smooth, intentional action. A plan removes friction. It gives your mind space to move, not wander. The less you have to think in the morning, the more you can do. And that early momentum, it carries into everything else. Try creating a simple, repeatable morning flow, not rigid, just grounded. Something like waking up, drinking water, a quick movement, jotting down 3 thoughts or gratitudes, reviewing your top goal of the day, and then starting. Simple, powerful, but repeatable. That's structure. And let me clear up one thing. Structure doesn't kill creativity. It fuels it. When your brain isn't caught up in micro decisions or digital distractions, it has room for valuable creativity. That quiet power you feel in the early morning, pair it with structure, and you've got clarity, you've got intention, you've got control. The goal isn't to wake up earlier than everyone else. The goal is to wake up with a purpose and direction. 4. The time method. So once I realized the power of a structured, intentional morning, I needed something simple to help me live it out. That's when I discovered what shifted me from reactive to intentional. It's called T.I.M.E. T stands for track your time. Awareness is power. So understand what you're dedicating your time to. Spend 3 days writing down exactly how you use every hour. You'll be shocked at what steals your time. Remember, awareness comes first. I stands for intentional mornings. Start with one clear focus and use it to set the tone for the day. Before the noise hits, choose one priority. That's your North Star. Follow it until you reach it. M stands for momentum wins. Early wins help build confidence. Together they create momentum, and that will help you get out of bed on the days you don't want to. It's the first step towards building a habit. The brain loves progress. A 5-minute win early in the day builds belief. That belief, it fuels bigger wins. And each win is a step towards your full potential. E stands for evaluate nightly. Review, reset, repeat. This is the core of continuous improvement. So, reflect on what worked and what didn't work. Ask, what went well today? What felt off? What did I learn? From those answers, adjust. This isn't just about identifying problems. It's about finding solutions and making conscious changes. Don't let your day end without reflection. And remember, without direction, speed is useless, and the time method gives direction. Drop a comment. Which letter of time do you need most right now? 5. Real results, real balance. And when you put all 4 pieces of time together, tracking, intention, momentum, and evaluation, what you get isn't just a better morning, it's a better life. This system helped me earn a perfect GPA, make money online, and still have space for things that mattered. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this because if I can do it, so can you. Many people think productivity means squeezing more out of our day, but real productivity is creating more value with less chaos. It's not just about output, it's about alignment. Your routine should match your values. Do you want to be more creative, more calm, more focused? Cool. Let's build a morning that supports that. Not what the internet says is trendy. Because once I got clear on why I was doing it, the how became easy. Use time and give it 30 days. You'll be shocked by how much changes when you reclaim your mornings. It's not going to be overnight, but over time, with time. Conclusion. To put it simply, you don't need to wake up at 3 a.m. to succeed. You just need to wake up with purpose. Start tomorrow by tracking your time, setting one clear intention, building momentum with a small win, and reflecting at night. That's how progress happens, one intentional day at a time. If you have a routine or habit that's worked for you, share it in the comments. This channel is about growing together, not just me talking. Leave your thoughts on the video below. I'd love your feedback so I can earn you hitting the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.